friends, what happened next truly cemented one thing. 2026 was the year the global cultural force, known as BTS, would once again dominate the world in a way never before imagined. While Las Vegas transformed into the new center of gravity for ARMYs worldwide, the situation in Los Angeles exploded like a parallel phenomenon of equal magnitude. The streets around downtown LA were not only crowded, but filled with seemingly endless lines, as if thousands of people were forming a sea of humanity for a single purpose: to experience firsthand the atmosphere of the Calvin Klein x Jungkook pop-up store, now a global fashion icon, the moment its doors opened. Visitors who crowded the venue described how the scent of exclusivity was palpable from the very first step. The decor inside the pop-up store was exquisite, blending Calvin Klein's signature minimalist aesthetic with the intense and magnetic aura that has always been associated with Jungkook. The walls were covered with visuals from the Magné's latest campaign, which looked confident and captivating in black and white portraits that have gone viral across social platforms. Every poster, every display, and every item in the collection conveyed a clear message. Jungkook was no longer just the face of a global brand. He was the epicenter of a modern aesthetic shaping the new direction of fashion in 2026. It didn't stop there. The atmosphere around the store transformed into a mini festival. Fans who couldn't get a slot stayed outside, standing for hours, recording the moment, chanting Jungkook's name, and sharing real-time reactions that then spread like wildfire on TikTok, Instagram, and X. Many called the pop-up the most monumental fashion event of early 2026 because it didn't just sell products, but provided an emotional experience, a celebration of identity, love, and the connection between Jungkook and his fans. But while Los Angeles was buzzing, the global focus remained on Las Vegas, where the seven legends were preparing to reunite on the most ambitious stage of their careers. Behind closed doors, preparations at Allegiant Stadium were in full swing. An international production team, including creative directors, lighting engineers, and visual effects experts from various countries, worked day and night to create the Arirang stage, which reportedly would feature live cinematography in the arena, a technology rarely, if ever, used in global concerts before. Inside sources stated that each night of the concert would have a different emotional theme, complete with a cinematically orchestrated setlist, creating an artistic journey that would immerse the audience in a new world. There were also hints of the use of giant 12K LEDs encircling the stage, a multi-layered pyrotechnic system, and dynamic stage formations that could move, rise, fall, and even rotate, following the rhythm of the concert storytelling. If all of this is true, Arirang Las Vegas will be more than just a concert, but a massive musical theater experience that will likely be remembered as a milestone in the live performance industry. Meanwhile, BTS's arrival in Las Vegas continues to be a global sensation. The aesthetic footage from inside the plane, the views of the San Francisco Bay seen from the windows, and the quiet moments in the cabin filmed by staff all triggered a wave of emotion that proved how hungry the world was for their presence. Many ARMYs called the video the beginning of a new chapter that felt like a movie, and many admitted to watching it repeatedly just to relive the feelings of warmth, nostalgia, and immense anticipation that surrounded the group's journey. Meanwhile, the city of Las Vegas itself began to change color. Hotels on the Strip displayed giant banners reading, "Welcome BTS," against a glowing purple backdrop. Souvenir shops began selling Arirang-themed merchandise. Restaurants and cafes offered special menus to welcome international fans, and hundreds of content creators from around the world began gathering to cover the moment live. Every corner of the city felt like a giant arena, waiting to explode on 4 nights of what was projected to be the most monumental event of the year. With all this energy, one thing became increasingly clear. What was happening was more than just the arrival of a band. This was a cultural phenomenon, a global wave uniting music, fashion, economics, art, and fandom communities in one extraordinary moment. Las Vegas has become the center of the world, but the vibes are felt all the way to LA, Seoul, London, New York, Jakarta, Manila, and thousands of other cities filled with ARMYs waiting for live broadcasts, fan cams, and every possible update that comes second by second. And as the buzz reverberating from Los Angeles continued to grow, the domino effect of that success also reflected the same energy in Las Vegas. It was as if the two cities were connected by a giant purple thread that flowed endlessly with enthusiasm. The success of Jungkook's pop-up store not only brought attention to the fashion industry but also further strengthened the superstar aura of BTS, who were now preparing to hit the biggest stage of the year. All eyes were now not only on the legendary Arirang concert series, but also on each member, who once again demonstrated their global influence through extraordinary individual projects. The news of the sellout within hours immediately became a hot topic among armies gathered in various parts of Las Vegas. Those lining up to buy concert merchandise, those gathering at purple-themed hotels, and even those already occupying the area around Allegiant Stadium, everyone felt the impact. The energy from Los Angeles was palpable, fueling even greater expectations. This concert would not be just a stage performance, but a monumental celebration of how each member of BTS had conquered the world in their own unique way. Behind the scenes, the Arirang production team was working non-stop. Thousands of lights were being tested repeatedly, giant screens were being meticulously installed, and the colossal stage was beginning to take its final form, a visual masterpiece designed to shake up global concert standards. Technicians were ensuring every detail of the lighting choreography aligned with the artistic concept that had been in development for months. The vibrations of the test bass echoed in the empty room, but even with the seats still empty, the atmosphere was already intoxicating. Meanwhile, the BTS members, having just arrived after a long, emotionally charged flight, were entering their internal preparation phase. While their presence remained hidden from the public, rumors of a private practice session began to circulate among insiders. The members were reportedly preparing for something never before seen, a special segment that was set to touch the hearts of the millions watching live and on digital screens around the world. At their hotel, the atmosphere remains tense, but the warmth and sense of community among the members is reportedly growing stronger. They realize that these 4 historic nights at Allegiant Stadium are not just about the songs and dances, but about celebrating their long journey as 7 living legends returning to the world stage after a long time. The emotions, pride, and longing that have been building up will soon find their place when the stage lights come on for the first time. And Las Vegas? The city is now gearing up for the biggest purple storm in its history. Giant billboards are changing with BTS visuals every few minutes. Luxury hotels are putting up special decorations, and thousands of armies from all over the world continue to arrive. In the next 2 days, the city will transform into the center of gravity of the entertainment world, a place where history will be rewritten by 7 stars shining brighter than the neon lights of Vegas itself. This journey is just beginning, and all signs indicate that what lies ahead is far bigger than anyone could have imagined.